Grande. Senior number 4. Senior number 4, Colton Smith. Senior number 11, Mason Strong. Senior number 18, Ethan Klein. Junior number 32, Todd McQuinn. Senior number 51, Levi Easy. Sophomore number 54, Senior number 70, John Bailey. Senior number 75, Ian Van Pelt. And senior number 77, Keegan Pace. That's the coach by Eric Davis. That is nice and last team rise. As we first perform the Chapel Flag song by the Gallery Thomas.
Hello and welcome to this Friday night EOA Live production of Pendleton football. You guys get a little something different tonight. This is Dodzy and I'm going to call this game. Normally I just do the LeGrande games, but when LeGrande comes over to Pendleton, I try to make the trip over and go ahead and do that game for the Pendleton side. So you're going to see me trying to be as unbiased as possible. What we saw right there was something very, very classy by the Pendleton team. They came out with the banner that says Cade's Courage on it. Man, that's so awesome. That family's just going through it, and the support regionally, I mean, even statewide, has been absolutely amazing for the McKinley family. And man, prayers up to them, prayers up to Cade. We'll continue to fight this battle with him. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible. Obviously, I'm working for Pendleton tonight, so I'm still a Tiger in my heart. But tonight you're going to see me be super unbiased. I'm already pretty unbiased, but tonight you're going to see me be super unbiased. Looks like Pendleton has won the coin toss. They've deferred to the second half, and they're going to kick here to start this game. It's a beautiful night here at the Roundup grounds. It really is. This isn't your typical play-by-play. Onside kick by Pendleton is going to be covered by LeGrande. And LeGrande will take over at their own 45 here. This isn't a typical play-by-play. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. We're going to have fun. We're going to watch some football. Pendleton is head coach Eric Davis. Assistant coaches Fred Phillips, Aaron Schmidt, Josh Linehan, Ron Murphy, Wes Armstrong, Matt Liscombe, Dan Primus, Mark Sokolowski, Tyrone Hutchings, and Patrick Udofia. Managers Braden Brown and Alex Fella. And I'll get to the Tigers coaches after this play. Fields is under center here. Handoff's going to go to McAmoyle. He'll get a couple on the first down play. The LeGrande coaches, head coach Dalton Sheets, Michael Fields, Anton Evans, Mike Shire, Casey Cornford, Dominic Fields, and Eli Levitt. John Loudon says class act Pendleton. Bud Forrest says go Tigers. Dana Bevel says go Tigers. Pat Murphy-Rogers says come on LeGrande, kick some butt tonight. Carol Fields says go Mason. Serena Radke says thank you for streaming this. 2nd and about 8 here. A little second effort there. Landon Hood on the carry for the Tigers. He's going to get about 3 on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. The referees tonight: Brian Reels, Wayne Coster, Michael Lambert, Michael Walburn, and Michael J. Llewellyn. Big 3rd down to start this off for the Tigers. Fields is going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to be stopped about 4 yards short. So decision time early for head coach Dalton Sheets and the Tigers. I think we're going to send the punt unit on. On the Pendleton side, Craig Davis says watching. Mary Ann Critchlow Cook says go Bucks. Patty DeGroff says watching from Pendleton. Thank you for sharing this. This is Pendleton's stream, actually. I mean, we stream both LeGrande and Pendleton games, and this is a Pendleton home game. So technically, this is a Pendleton stream. I just came over because you guys are playing LeGrande, and I do play-by-play. Well, kind of play-by-play. I hang out, talk a little smack for LeGrande. Brody Sullivan says go Bucks. Bucks will take over at about their own 28 here. 10:04 left in the first quarter. Primus will start in the shotgun. Oh, that's going to be picked by LeGrande. That's Landon Hood, and he's going to walk that into the end zone, and the Tigers are on the board. First offensive play of the game there. You see Hood jump the route and take it to the house for the Tigers. Chaub on for the extra point here for the Tigers. 9:55 left here in the first quarter. It's a big time play there for Hood. Extra points up, and it is good. So with 9:56 left here in the first quarter, LeGrand 7, Pendleton 0. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the Roundup grounds in Pendleton. It's a lovely night. It's not too cold. I went down on the field before the game, and it's kind of mushy. I mean, I guess it rained really hard here earlier today, so the field's a little mushy. I mean, that's kind of to be expected this time of year over here at the Roundup grounds. This is I want to say maybe only their second game here. Jess Roberts says, great job. Oh, this is the first game here tonight, so yeah. I'm not a big fan of games at the Roundup grounds. Return is going to be fielded. That's Mason Strong for the Bucks. He's going to take it out to about the Pendleton 40, where it's going to be 1st and 10 Bucks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Roundup grounds. I never have, even when I played football over here. I think they should just play all the games at the high school, but I guess the town wants games here. I mean, it's better for seating, but it's not better for watching. You have to sit further away for one thing. 1st and 10 here for the Bucks. That handoff goes to Tug McQuinn, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Brought down by Hibbert, and it looks like Grove for the Tigers. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bucks here. Kevin Otteson says, watching from Pendleton, go Bucks. Like I said, this isn't a traditional play-by-play, more of me just hanging out with you guys, talking about some football, trying to call as much as possible. Pitch there gets to the outside for McQuinn, and he's going to take it into Tiger territory, where he'll have Pendleton's first down of the night. Back to the Roundup grounds, yeah, so you have to sit further away. It does have seats at least, which the high school doesn't, but just it feels kind of not football-y. 1st and 10 here for Pendleton. Primus is going to hand off. Let's see what we got going on here. Injured player on the field. It's blocked by the LeGrand bench, so I couldn't really see what's going on. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back.
Welcome to Creating Memories for Disabled Children at beautiful Wallowa Lake, Oregon. Over the years, we have offered families of children with disabilities a free vacation at our beautiful camp properties. At Creating Memories, these families are able to relax in the knowledge that their child is loved and that their efforts are seen. We are creating memories for disabled children, and our mission is to do just that.
Welcome back to the Roundup grounds here in Pendleton. So Pendleton's injured player is being assisted off the field right now. He looks like he's going to be okay. I don't know exactly what he hurt there, but Pendleton has the ball in the Grande territory. 2nd and 4 here for the Bucks. Celia Medina says, watch from Hermiston. That handoff goes to number 9, Vance Nelson. He's going to get a first down for the Bucks there. Nice little run. Dave Lilienthal says, also watching from Pendleton. Nice to see live action. Thanks for sharing. 1st and 10 here for the Bucks. This isn't your typical play-by-play, more of me just hanging out. So let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. Friday Night Lights. Primus will take the handoff. Actually, that's Vance Nelson for the Bucks. Primus gives the handoff to Vance Nelson. He's going to get about 6, 7 on the first down play. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 with 7:30 left here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, LeGrand jumped to the early 7-0 lead on a Landon Hood interception deep in Pendleton territory. Primus in the shotgun. He's going to throw here. He's got a guy open. Roddy Anger says, go Tigers. I didn't get a number on who caught that for Pendleton. So I do not have a spotter up here, so it's just me watching a screen and trying to look way down there and see who catches the ball. So I'll do the best I can, and that's why, it's not a typical play-by-play. Shotgun here for Primus. The handoff's going to go to Nelson. He's going to get a couple on the first down carry. Pa Chop says, go Tigers. Watching my son, Savon Chop, number 22. Let's go Tigers. It is a beautiful night. I mean, it's November 1st, and it doesn't feel like November 1st. It's a little chilly, but wow, this is great football weather. I guess it rained all day earlier today in Pendleton, and just somebody was saying it was the worst rain they've ever seen here. 2nd and 6 here for the Bucks. That's Mason Strong on the end around. It looks like he's going to have about 5 there. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Bucks from about the 1 yard line roughly. Handoff's going to go to Nelson, and that's a touchdown for the Bucs. So with 5:37 left on the clock, the Bucs are on the board. Jordan Greathouse with Aaron watching my brother Carson from LeGrand go number 65. The kick for the Bucs is up, and it's good. So with 5:37 left here in the first quarter, LeGrand 7, Pendleton 7. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
We're back here from the Roundup grounds. 5:37 left in the first quarter. Pendleton 7, LeGrand 7. It's all knotted up. Fred and Mary Fields say, here we go again. Go Tigers from Indy. Hi, Dodzy. Hi, how are you guys tonight? Like I said, this isn't a typical play-by-play. This is just me hanging out, calling it what I can, and you guys watching and interacting. It's live. It's interactive. Let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. Let's have a good time. This is a rivalry that dates back a long time. I mean, when I was in high school, Pendleton and LeGrand in the late 90s, the IMC 4A Intermountain Conference. This was our biggest rival by far. Pendleton is lined up to kick here. The kick is going to be short. It's going to stay in bounds though. Lydia Cook says, "Go Bucks." LeGrand's going to bring that out to their own 21-yard line, roughly. Fields will start this drive in the shotgun. He's got Chaub to his right. Lisa Howarth says, "Go Carson DeClue." The first down play by the Tigers, it looks like there's a cross-up miscommunication. They're going to lose a couple there. Bud Forrest says it was a big rivalry in the early 70s also. Great tradition. Yeah, it's a big rivalry. I'm glad it's back, man. I'm glad Pendleton dropped down and from 5A and the LeGrand-Pendleton rivalry is back. So they're going to say a loss of 1, I think. So 2nd and 11 here for the Tigers. Fields is going to take the handoff goes to Chaub. He's going to be stood up. That's number 77, Deacon Pace, and 75, Landon Van Pelt for the Bucks in on the tackle. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. Big 3rd down here, deep in their own territory for the Tigers. Fields in the shotgun. He's got Hood to his right. He's going to take the snap. Tigers are going to throw, and that ball's going to land incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers, and they'll send on the punt team. So just to be clear with everybody, once again, this is a Pendleton stream. This is a Pendleton home game, so I'm going to work really hard to be as unbiased as possible. I do the Grande games. I'm a Grande graduate, and I just came over to do this game tonight because it's a Grande game, and I didn't have a game in Grande to do. So the fair catch there for the Bucks at the Grande 45 is where the Bucks will take over with 3:53 left here in the first quarter. This game's all knotted. Pretty much everybody's watched enough football between Grande and Pendleton. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather watch a game in Pendleton at the Roundup grounds or up at the high school? I'm interested to know what you guys think about that. The first down carry is going to go to, that looks like McQuinn back in the game. Yeah, Tug McQuinn. Tug McQuinn back in the game for the Bucks. And he's going to get about 5 there, maybe 6 on the first down play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4 here. That's good to see Tug back in the game for the Bucks. He went out on the first drive there with, limping off the field, and he's next drive right back in. That's a tough kid. Primus in the shotgun. That's an end around to Mason Strong. And he's going to have more than enough for the first down for the Bucks there. Let's take it to about the 32 where it's going to be first down, Bucks. Katie Fitzgerald Curtis says, love, love, love the Roundup grounds. Little trick play here. Primus goes wide. McQuinn's going to take the snap, and he's going to go up the middle, where he's going to be met by multiple Tigers, including Kenai Huff. Kenai Huff's going to drop him after a gain of about 3 for the Bucks on first down. He's going to bring up 2nd and about 7. McGuinn slow to get up on that play. 2nd and 8 here. 1:55 left in the first quarter. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start against Pendleton. Going to walk that back 5. Replay 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 13. Cherie Venuatolo says, go Tigers, get it, number 22, pot job, and then she tagged his mother, Brandy Elaine. Like I was saying earlier, man, it is a beautiful night here in Pendleton. It's not too cold. I mean, granted, I am indoors, but I mean, I can feel the air coming through. You know, it's open. There's Primus on the 2nd down play. That pass was intended for number 15, Keegan Klein. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 here for the Bucks. Hernandez in motion. That ball's going to be thrown by Primus. It's going to be broken up. It's going to bring up a long 4th down here for Pendleton. Let's see what head coach Eric Davis is going to do. I mean, you're kind of in that territory where you might just go for this. This isn't your typical play-by-play broadcast. This is me hanging out with you guys, calling as much as I can see. I don't have a spotter, so I just do what I can, and we hang out. And let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Cheer on your favorite players. I'll read your comments on Facebook and let you know who's got the ball. That's Primus. He's going to throw. There's a screen play. That looks like number 9, Vance Nelson. And it's close. Where's the spot? It's a first down for Pendleton. Little screen play there. First and 10 bucks. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Big thank you to EOU, one of the major sponsors of these games over here in Pendleton. Man, they got all kinds of cool programs at EOU for students. That handoff's going to go to McGuinn. He's going to get stopped at about the Pendleton 15. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Mayor Bear says, go Tigers. Primus will take the snap in the shotgun. That ball's going to go up the middle for the Bucks. It's going to be stopped by Kenai Huff, among other Tigers. So at the end of the first quarter, Tigers 7, Bucks 7. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the Roundup Grounds in Pendleton, Oregon. Stephen Hatcher says, go Bucks. Watching from Pendleton, thanks for broadcasting. EOU baseball player Tucker Zander says, go Bucks. Watching from LeGrand. If you're in LeGrand, you have to root for the Tigers. No, I'm just playing, Tucker. Who won the EOU World Series, blue or gray? I mean, I think I saw earlier, but I forgot. EOU baseball just had like a little fall World Series where they split the team into 2 teams and they played against each other for a best-of-3 series for the fall. 3rd and 2 here. Primus in the shotgun. That handoff's going to go to Nelson, and he's going to be stopped. It looks like short of the original line of scrimmage. Hibbert, among others, in on the tackle. Ross Pham says, watching from Gold Beach, go Bucks. Brings up a big 4th down for the Bucks, 4th and 2. Tucker Zander says the blue squad won for EOU baseball, and he says go blue. So I'm assuming I'm pretty sure you were on the blue. Actually, I saw the list. Yeah, a Pendleton grad playing at EOU for the baseball team right there, Tucker Zander. The throw here is going to go to Nelson. And he's going to have enough for another Bucks first down. Dennis Courier says, go Tigers. Dennis watching from Prescott Valley, Arizona. It's almost as warm here in Pendleton as it is in Prescott Valley, Arizona, I bet. No, it's not that warm, but for November 1st, it's pretty nice, man. I guess it rained all day, but right now it's gorgeous out here. 11 minutes left here in the second quarter. It's all knotted up. B. Powell says, go Tigers, go Greg number 9, Greg Grove. That end around's going to go to Strong, and he's going to basically walk it in for another Bucks touchdown. Tommy Benitez says, bring the win home to LeGrand. Pendleton is 5-3. They have one loss in the GOL, and that's to Crook County. And LeGrand is 5-3, and they have one loss in the GOL, and that's to Crook County. The extra point by Pendleton is going to be no good. So with 10:47 left here in the second quarter, Pendleton 13, LeGrand 7. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back. We're back. That kick is short. It'll be fielded by the Tigers at about the 20. He's going to be tackled just inside the 20. That's number 24 for the Bucks, Miles Kennedy. Terry Phelan says, are you going to broadcast halftime too? We are not. And that is simply because there's a chance that copyrighted music is played, and we do not risk that. So we will play an interview with EOU head basketball coach Chris Kemp as they get ready to start their season. Dennis Courier says it's currently 49 here. You must have sent the code to us. Yeah, apparently. Fields is going to start under center. 2-back set. That's Chaub on the carry for the Tigers. And he's going to get a Tiger first down. First and 10 Tigers, 10-18 left here in the second quarter. Fields is under center. I believe that's McAmoyle on the carry for the Tigers. He's going to get about to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a second down. And I'm going to tell you about Hobby Habit. Hobby Habit in LeGrand has started their 41st anniversary celebration. What does this mean to you? This means that from today through the 3rd, with every purchase, you get to spin the wheel of discounts. If you need gifts for Christmas, Hobby Habit's the place. Everything from advent calendars to board games and RC cars. 411 First Street in LeGrand. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. There's a flag on the play, and that's going to be a false start against the Tigers. We'll walk it back 5 and replay the down. Jared Bennett says, watching from Beverly Hills, California, Fire Station 99, Los Angeles City Fire Department. Go Tigers. Second and 15 for the Tigers here. Fields is in the shotgun. He's got Chaub to his right. That ball goes to Chaub, and he's gone. He's off to the races. He's going to get tracked down from behind. Mason Strong will catch him, but that's a huge, huge gain for the Tigers there. Chaub saw a little bit of daylight. Mason Strong did track him down, but he gets to about the Pendleton 17, and that's a big play for the Tigers. One of the things that you guys can do for us while you're watching, if you're watching on social media, just give it a like or a share, or a dislike if you dislike it, or a thumbs up or a smiley face or you know, whatever. Just interact with it. That's the one way you can help us with the social media feeds, is interact with the stream. Whether you comment, like, it doesn't really matter. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. The Roundup Grounds in Pendleton, Oregon. This is a long, long, long-lasting rivalry. It faded away for a little while when Pendleton went 5A and LeGrand was 4A, but it's back, and it's just as strong as it ever was. There is a flag on the play here. We'll go to the white hat and see what he's got to say here. Still haven't seen any signal down on the field. So they're going to call holding on the defense, so that'll go against Pendleton. It's going to take the ball all the way to the Pendleton 7-yard line, roughly, where it's 1st and goal for the Tigers. Pachob says, Sheree Vignatolo, nice run, Savon. You got Fields in the shotgun here. He's got Landon. He's got Finley to his right. Finley's going to get about 3 on the first down play. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal for the Tigers. Angie Grass says, let her buck. Brenda Gold says, go Tigers, go. Let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. You can find all of our stuff on the EOA network. All you have to do is type into your browser, EOA.network, and you can find all of our links for all of our stuff. Social media, our Roku. That's Fields on the keeper, and he's going to punch it across the line for another Tigers touchdown. Oh, excuse me, that was Landon Hood on the carry for the Tigers there. Chaub will come on for the extra point. Tina Stefani Federhoff says, watching from Pendleton. Dana Benson Aggie says, go Bucks. Bad snap, picked up, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:20 left here in the second quarter, Tigers 14, Pendleton 13. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Pendleton, Oregon, the Roundup Grounds. 7:20 left here in the first half. Pendleton's down by a point. It's 14-13 Tigers. Chaub will tee it up, get ready to kick off for the Tigers. Oakley Frederick says, let's go Tigers. Lisa Howarth says, way to go Tigers. Connie Long, Verlin Connie Long, St. Anthony, Idaho, go Tigers. Delmer Hansen, watching from Parker, Arizona, Vicky Jacobs, rock, go Tigers. Tina Stefani Federhoff, I don't know if I read that one or not yet, but I'll read it again. Watching from Pendleton, that kick is going to be misplayed by the Bucks, and it looks like it's going to be recovered by the Tigers. That's number 88 for the Tigers. Derek McElmoyle on the recovery, and that's going to be Tiger football. Debbie Booth Comstock says, go Bucks, number 15, Keegan Klein. Kathy Cunnington Baker says, go Bucks from Elgin, Oregon. Fields in the shotgun. He's got Chaub to his left. Fields is going to get it about a yard on the first down carry. That's number 60, Cash Paulus on the tackle for the Bucks. Second and 10 here for the Tigers. 6:47 and counting left here in the first half. Audrey Mays says, go Tigers. Fields is going to throw here. That ball's going to be tipped and incomplete. It's going to bring up third down for the Tigers. Dangerous play there by the Tigers. I mean, there was a lot of Bucks in that general area. I think I counted 4 green shirts over there on that wide receiver screen. You got to make sure you're going to catch that if you're going to run that play. Fred and Mary Field says, woohoo, go Tigers. Hood in motion for the Tigers. The handoff's going to go to Chaub. He's got Kenai Huff in front of him, and that's a big-time play there by number 24 for the Bucks, Miles Kennedy, as he drops Chaub in the backfield or roughly about the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up fourth down for the Tigers. Fourth and about 12 after the loss there. I mean, you're in go for it territory. The Tigers don't have a kicker that's going to make a 30-plus yarder, so this is an area where you go for it. Fields is in the shotgun here. He's got Chaub to his right. There's a whistle on the play, and it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field. Tigers, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome to the Roundup grounds in Pendleton, Oregon. Bud Forrest says LeGrand Line needs to suck it up and block. Angela Jones, I'm sorry, but we can't keep live streaming at halftime. We cannot risk running copyrighted music because it'll get dinged and taken down. So we'll go to an interview at halftime. Big fourth down here for the Tigers. 4th and 13. That's Fields. He's going to throw, and that ball is going to be intercepted. He should have just let that ball drop. Strong with the interception for the Bucks. He should have let that ball drop, because then the Bucks would have got the ball at their own 25. It looks like there's a flag on the play, though, so we'll see what that is. But we can't, because they play copyrighted music at halftime, we can't keep the stream going. That's why we play those interviews at halftime, is because we can't risk getting the stream taken down, and we stream it to so many different places that somebody will catch it. Go to the white hat here and see what the call on the field is. The flag came out in the area where it's probably a hold on the Tigers. We'll see. It's going to be holding on the Tigers. That penalty is going to be declined. Yeah, you do got to decline it, but that means it's Pendleton ball inside their own 5. They got me even confused here. If they decline that, that should go all the way back to the interception. That ball needs to go back to where it was intercepted and where he was down if they decline that penalty. I have no idea what's going on here, but we'll figure it out. They know more than me. That's why they're referees. So maybe there was 2 penalties, because he's walking off penalty yards right here. I must have missed something there. So after everything's said and done, Pendleton will take over on downs from their own 44, it looks like. Angie A. Stewart says, watching from Baker, go Bucks. MD Chandler says, watching from Colorado, cool to see the Bucks play. 1st and 10 here for Pendleton. Primus will come out in the shotgun. Let's try to see what's going on here now down there. I'm really confused by that last sequence. If somebody knows exactly why that happened the way it happened, you might have to write a book in the comments if you do. Okay, so they're going to walk it. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Here we go. Now they're starting to get it figured out around here. Maybe I should be a ref. No way I would ever ref high school football. Stephen Keeler, always fun to bust the Buckaroos in Roundup Arena. The last time the Tigers were here, it was senior night 2 years ago, and they did bust senior night. Jill Holmes McKinley says, watching as I drove over the mountain to watch in person, I have to find the Pendleton coach and his wife to hug them and say thank you. Oh, that's so sweet, Jill. That was awesome, man. They walked out. The captains walked out with that banner. Yeah, man. It just tugs at the heartstrings for reals. Carlene Smith says, go Bucks, watching from Quartzsite, Arizona. So now, I think we got it right here. We got it. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bucks from their own 16. That looks right to me. Primus in the shotgun. Handoff will go to, looks like Vance Johnson for the Bucks. Vance Nelson. And he's going to get about 4. About 2 on the first down carry. Tug McQuinn has not been back since that second series where he kind of limped off. And that for Pendleton, that hurts. I mean, he's a big part of this offense. Primus in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Got a couple tight. Oh! Wow. That was Chaub on the tackle. And that, what are they going to call it here? What is that? Let's see a replay of that beat. that a face mask? I mean, I didn't. That's which is legal. I mean, I don't know. The call has to be face mask. I mean, it's the only thing that it could possibly be. I think it's too far away to really see. Kathy Cunnington Baker says, "Thanks for streaming this." There's a Pendleton player down on the field. Let's hope he's okay. That's premise for the Bucks. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Creating Memories for Disabled Children at beautiful Wallowa Lake, Oregon. Over the years, we have offered families of children with disabilities a free vacation at our beautiful camp properties. At Creating Memories, these families are able to relax in the knowledge that their child is loved and that their efforts are seen.
We're back here. That's the backup quarterback in for the Bucks. The handoff is going to go to Vance Nelson. He'll get looks like there's a flag on the field here. It's going to go against Pendleton. Kathy Cunnington Baker says, "Thanks for streaming this." You're welcome. Big thank you to my crew tonight, the boss and his wife. His wife, Tanya, Clapp on camera, and then the boss, Brent Clapp, down in the van on production. I normally do the LeGrand games. I'm Doddsy, and I do sports in LeGrand. But I came over tonight for the LeGrand game against Pendleton. Primus is already back in the game for the Bucks. The handoff's going to go to McQuinn, where he's going to be upended. The ball's out. I'm pretty sure the ground caused that. That was Landon Hood in on the tackle. It's going to be recovered by number 77, Deacon Pace. And that's going to be close to a first down for the Bucks, a little bit short. Bring up second and one or two here for Pendleton. Cammie Parrott says, "Good LG." Once again, thank you to EOU for their support of local sports in Eastern Oregon. Primus is going to take the snap out of the shotgun here. That's Nelson on the carry, and he's going to take the ball into LeGrand territory. He's going to get about 7, and that's going to be a first down for the Bucks. Even over here in Pendleton, I can hear Stu. LeGrand fans will know who Stu is. Stu's the Parks and Rec director in LeGrand, and he's the loudest fan in the stadium. Handoff goes to Nelson. He's going to get about 5 on the first down carry for the Bucks. Bring up second and 5. 3:13 left in the first half. Primus in the shotgun for the Bucks. Little draw play to Nelson. He loses his footing at about the Pendleton 42. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 here for the Bucks. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. It's a beautiful night here in Pendleton at the Roundout Grounds. The field was a little mushy before the game thanks to the rain, but it looks like the players are handling it pretty well. This is a big 3rd down for the Bucks. 3rd and 3. Primus is going to throw. He's got a guy open. Going to be drug out of bounds. That catch was made by Mason Strong. It's going to be a first down. He's out of bounds, which stops the clock with 2:10 left here in the first half. 1st and 10 Bucks. Both teams, 1 loss apiece in the GOL, like I said earlier. They've both lost to Crook County. Crook County will end up winning the GOL. Leanne DeVilla asks if I know how Ontario is doing in the Dalles. I do not know how Ontario is doing in the Dalles. I can look in just a minute. It's not a GOL game, so it doesn't have a lot of bearing on playoffs and stuff, but I will look in a second. That's Nelson on the carry for the Bucks. He's going to be ran out of bounds at about the 20. Let me see if I can pull up a score on that Ontario game real fast. Not guaranteeing that they even have the score up. Carol George says, go LeGrand. There's a whistle on the field. We'll take a timeout here for the Tigers. So with 2:02 left here in the first half. LeGrand 14, Pendleton 13. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's two dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune in to AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodzy, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
We're back here at the Roundup grounds. I'm still trying to pull up that Ontario high school score. A lot of times they'll run the camera for NFHS and not have the score on the screen. And so I don't even see the game on NFHS, but I looked. Tara Lindsay Lacey says, oh my gosh, I graduated from Pendleton in 1991. I am watching from Waterflow, New Mexico. 1st and 10 here for the Tigers. If somebody knows the Ontario score, pop it up there. A little screenplay there goes to Caden Moore. And he's going to get maybe a yard there. The clock's going to continue to run. 1:51 and counting left here in the first half. They're going to stop the clock on an official timeout. Get Chubb's gear in order here. Kyle Lewis, PHS 2002. Dodzy, LHS 97. 127 and counting. Primus is going to take the inside handoff to Nelson. He's got a little bit of room. And he's going to be drugged down. That's a nice open field tackle there by Finley for the Tigers. Nelson gets about 7 on the play, which is going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Bucks. 1:14 timeout on the field for the Buckaroos. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back. Welcome back to this Friday night football broadcast by EOA live from the Roundup grounds in Pendleton, Oregon. Right now, the Tigers are up 14-13. Pendleton's knocking at the door. 1:14 left here. It's a big 3rd down for the Bucks. Primus in the shotgun. The handoff will go to Tuck McGuinn, and he's going to get the first down. So the Bucks will have a fresh set of downs inside the Tiger 10 with 1:09 left on the clock here in the first half. Pendleton in a shotgun, single back set. You got McQuinn right behind. You got Strong in motion. The handoff's going to go to McQuinn up the middle, and he's going to be tripped up at about the original line of scrimmage. That's 64 for the Tigers, Dex Dunlap. I always want to say Dunlop. It's Dunlap. Brings up, oh, there's a penalty on the play, so we'll walk it back, and we will replay the down here for the Bucks. 45 seconds left here in the half. It's been a really good game so far. 14-13 Tigers. I mean, Pendleton's right there. This should be an exciting last 32 seconds. We'll go back to the field, and first and 19 here for the Bucks. Another whistle on the field, and that's going to be a timeout. Buckaroos. 23 seconds left here in the first half. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be back.
Welcome to Creating Memories for Disabled Children at beautiful Wallowa Lake, Oregon. Over the years, we have offered families of children with disabilities a free vacation at our beautiful camp properties. At Creating Memories, these families are able to relax in the knowledge that their child is loved and that their efforts are seen. We are creating memories for disabled children, and our mission is to do just that.
We're back. 23 seconds left. Let's see if head coach Eric Davis and the Pendleton Buckaroos have any tricks up their sleeve. It's first and long here, first and 19. Stephen Hatcher says, go Tug McQuinn. Screenplay there. Nelson's got room. That is a big open field by number 1 for the Tigers, Ryder McElmoy. He's going to stop him just short of the end zone. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 4 for the Bucks, where it'll be second and goal here with 12 seconds left. Timeout on the field, but we'll just stay here and kind of hang out. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Yeah, it's been a very even match so far. The difference is a missed extra point by Pendleton. 14-13 Tigers. You saw a Landon Hood interception taken back for a touchdown to start it off. This is a big play for both teams right here. Primus is in the shotgun. He's got Nelson in the backfield with him. That ball's going to be thrown, and it's going to be caught. It looks like number 15 for the Bucks, Keegan Klein, with the touchdown. Chevon Hatcher says, let's go Vance. Sean Loudon says, good job, Dodge. Thanks, Sean. Tigers almost got to Primus in the backfield there. Saw Hibbert come through essentially untouched. It's just a good play. That's a good catch by Keegan Klein. A real good catch. Came back to get it. It's tough to defend. Kyle Lewis says nice play. Yeah, the ball wasn't well thrown. I mean, he had a guy right on him, but Klein came back and made a good catch on that ball. 6 seconds left to go here in the first half. Pendleton will line up for 2, I'm sure, as they missed an extra point. There's a drone over the field, they think, maybe? I don't know, he's pointing at the sky. Maybe it's an alien. Taryn DeMoss says, let's go LeGrand. Carlene Smith says, woo-hoo. Way to go, Bucks. What is there, a Bigfoot down there or something? They're pointing up in the sky. Oh, that wouldn't be a Bigfoot. That would be an alien. Somebody was flying a drone, they just said, over the PA. That's illegal to fly a drone over congregations of people and sports fields, actually. So Pendleton will line up for 2 here. They got to go for this. I mean, they got to try to make it a 7-point game. There's going to be. Is the drone still flying around? Take out your shotgun. I mean, this is Pendleton. Somebody's got to have a shotgun. That might be fun. The drone hunting with shotguns. I think I just saw Landon Hood act like he was shooting the drone out of the sky, actually, right while I was saying that. There's an overhang here at the Roundup grounds where the press box is, so I cannot see anything. There's an overhang that hangs out, so if I try to look up and see, there's nothing there. Like, I don't see anything. I just see wood or metal. But the LeGrand Tigers are going back out onto the field, so the drone must be gone now. Yeah, here comes Pendleton. 6 seconds left here in the half. Big shout out to Hobby Habit and EOU, both sponsors for Eastern Oregon sports, whether it be Baker, LeGrand, Pendleton. Primus in the shotgun. He's got Nelson to right. The snap's low. It's going to be mishandled and thrown up, and it's going to be dropped. So with 6 seconds left, Pendleton 19, LeGrand 14. Mary Kay MMB watching from Pendleton. We'll just stay here. We won't go to a commercial. LeGrand will get lined up to receive the kick. Pendleton will kick off. And we might get one play after the kickoff, maybe, depending upon how this plays out. And then we'll go to half where there'll be an interview with me and EOU men's basketball coach Chris Kemp talking about the upcoming season and kind of the expectations and what's going on with the EOU men's basketball team. Matthew Grove says, go Greg Grove, love Harper. Go Greg Grove, love Harper. Pendleton will line it up to kick. Little squib kick for Pendleton. It's going to be fielded by the Tigers. He'll get it out to about the 40, and with that, that'll be the end of the first half. We saw, a good half of football. Pendleton with a couple of missed extra points, but with a lead, 19-14 here as we go to halftime. The interview with EOU men's head basketball Chris Kemp coming up next. Thank you for tuning in to the EO Live Network. I'm Dodzy, and we'll be back at the end of halftime. What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodgy with EO Live Sports, and today I'm joined by EOU men's basketball head coach Chris Kemp. We're going to talk about the upcoming season. Coach Kemp, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Good. So let's touch a little bit on last year first. 500 record in the CCC, lost in the first game of the CCC tournament to LC State. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a tough year. We honestly had good buy-in from the start, but just never quite hit our potential. Lost a lot of close games early and felt like we never got our traction in the preseason. And then it kind of continued on. It was kind of a theme for us throughout the year to lose a lot of those close games and not finish well. So kind of looking for new ways to change that, but played everyone tough and honestly had a good group, but just never could get over the hump there, winning close games.
Yeah, it seems like there was a lot where we were up late and we just kind of let it dwindle.
Yeah.
I hate to use that word, but I mean, it was kind of like a common occurrence last year.
Yeah, just our situational basketball was not very good. Just some key turnovers, key moments that we didn't play our best basketball. So it was tough. I think I learned a lot. I think we returned 9 guys, so I think we learned a lot from it, and excited to see how much different we can be this year.
So let's move into this year. We opened the season early November on the road, Carroll College, a team we beat last year, right? I think we talked that was our only non-con win last year.
Yeah.
What are you telling the guys moving into that game? I mean,
yeah, just speaking a lot about how hard that trip to Montana is and what those back-to-backs mean, and we seem to end up there a lot. And playing a team, on their home floor. And Carroll's going to have 3 games before they play us. They play Bushnell, OIT, and Arizona Christian. So, just trying to prepare the best we can to start and see if we can go win some tough road games. There's no better way to prepare for like a Cascade Conference schedule than to go some tough road games.
Yeah, for sure. What about like the mindset? Has anything changed? Like, obviously you talked about, like being prepared and coming, finishing games, but is there anything else new in that department that you're trying to put into these guys' heads?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the preparation starting in the spring. We've had our best spring since I've been here because we had the most returners. We had some continuity. And then just our leadership. This is the first time we returned 3 guys that are our captains, which is Garrett Hawks, Jaden Hansen, and Malachi Afwork. So returning 3 captains gave us instant continuity in the spring, and just feels like we've been kind of hitting the ground running. The preparation that those guys have made and getting back healthy, as like Malachi missing the whole half of last year, Garrett his first year in the CCC, but being an all-conference guy, and then Jaden being healthy as he's ever been. So that's where I kind of lay our hat on. That's our foundation, is having those guys and that returning leadership, and we're just putting in the work, just worrying about the process, not the outcome. Yeah. Being process-oriented every day to us has been kind of our motto. We talk about it every single day, and the result doesn't define us. It's just going to be about our daily process.
What is this going to be, year 4?
Yep.
So 2 years as the interim and 2 years as head coach.
Yep.
This is year 2 as the actual hired head coach. What's your goals for this year? Like when it comes to the CCC especially?
Yeah, we want to be right there at the top and think that we can compete with every team. And there's some teams that return, national tournament teams that return a lot.
Yeah.
But
CFI.
Yeah, and OIT
Yeah.
who won some games. And so the top end is really heavy, but we want to be right up there competing with those guys every night and see where it ends up, because that's where we think we should be.
Talk a little bit about the new guys, like the people that you brought in the offseason.
Yeah, really excited, just feeling like we got my type of guys that this group has just been so fun to coach. We got a Carroll transfer, Trent Rogers, who's a junior, who's played a lot of basketball, played a lot as a freshman. Really think he can do a lot of things for us. Pretty athletic, can shoot it, can score the basketball. James Bodley is an Idaho State transfer, still 3 years to play, has good size, really shoots it. Ryan Looney kind of, with the Eastern connection, helped us get him. He's from small town Idaho, but we think can make an impact right away. We're going to redshirt a few freshmen, and then Logan Orchard from Coeur d'Alene will play as a freshman. And we're real excited about that group of transfers. And then T.J. Doman's a one-year guy from Alaska Fairbanks. He's from Oregon, real versatile, 6'4", 6'9" wingspan. We think he's going to do a lot of good things for us too. We're real excited. Just the experience. He was an all-conference guy in the NWAC. Was on like a Final Four team in there. Went to a D2. The coach was let go, so that's how we ended up with him here back in Oregon. And an older guy who has a ton of college experience that we're going to really lean on.
You said he's from Oregon, like?
Yeah, from Woodburn.
Oh, okay. So he's not related.
So he grew up in Woodburn.
He's not related to Courtney Dunn.
No.
The basketball player from Crane, I think.
No,
is that right?
Not
Crane?
that I. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so the CCC this year, it's obviously we said OIT, C of I at the top of the pack. I mean, the rankings, the coaches poll has already come out. Mm-hmm. C of I number 1, OIT. We finished what, 6th?
Yep.
6th, I believe. Do you think that's a fair prediction?
Yeah, I think so. After where we ended last year, a lot of it is based on that.
Yeah.
And where we think we can be is different. But no one cares where you start. Last year we were picked 2nd preseason, and it's not like we felt any better where we finished. So,
right.
So really, it's all about how we play the games and about that process each day. So I think it was fair. I think that those top teams are pretty solidified, and after that, there's a lot of unknowns.
What's been the hardest thing for you so far in your year 4? What's been the hardest thing,
man,
as head coach?
I don't know. I love my job. I have it pretty good. I think maybe just try not to be defined by those wins and losses, in whether that be in my personal life, professional life, and just in my own mind being, being about that process and getting guys better in the relationships and getting the right people around us. And so that's been a learning curve in just how to be detail oriented with all of that. And not be defined by how things come out in the wins and losses, but be about that process. And so I've learned a lot through that. And but again, I can't complain. I got it pretty good.
That's probably one of the hardest things in athletics at any level, is to not be defined by wins and losses.
Yeah, 100%.
Getting over that hump of like, you know what? When it all boils down, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it really doesn't.
Yeah, you just got to do the work each day and trust the process, like I keep saying, but really, not let that affect me and my personal life and with my family and all that. So,
right. Well, yeah, you don't go to you don't want to walk in Walmart and have people see you and be like, oh yeah, there's that 11-11 coach from the CCC. Like,
they can. That's okay.
And that doesn't happen. I mean, I don't think anyway. And if it is happening, that person needs to get a life for real. What about your greatest accomplishment so far? What do you feel like in the 3 years of full years?
I don't know. I don't look back much yet. I'm really forward looking, but I think just the relationships that I've made, some of the guys that we've had here, and some of the high level players that we got here right away, early in the process. But honestly, it's just more about those guys and graduating guys and building relationships. I mean, being able to bring 10 guys back for the alumni game that I coached, either as an assistant or a head coach, was exciting. We're starting to get that young group that I still have relationships with, and Max McCullough being back, and just
first time playing basketball since his injury.
Yeah. So he's been working out, just now basketball, but
right.
It was just fun to see him, and those relationships is maybe what I'm most proud of, and those long-lasting guys that I hope to know the rest of my life.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance for really special connections, like as a head coach and players. So one of the things that I always say, and this is across all sports, and I've never experienced it myself because I've never coached at that level, but I've coached at the high school level, middle school, but I'm not a fan of bringing back players as coaches. No, I really am not. And I'll tell you why. The main reason why is because, and I want your response to this. This is why I'm asking you. The main reason why is because I don't feel like ex-players can hold a coach that they played for accountable enough. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I could see that being an issue. Are you saying when us?
I'm just talking
individually,
general.
Yeah.
General. I mean, I know you have an ex-player coaching, and at the NAIA level, it has to happen. I know that because of you can't go hire you can't go hire assistant coaches. You have to bring back guys as GAs or whatever. But I still always have this feeling like across all sports, like there's just not the accountability needed. Now, your situation is a little bit different because you have an assistant coach, right? Mm-hmm. You have an assistant coach that did not play here, that didn't play for you. So it's a little bit different. But what's your take on that? Like,
yeah, so I can only speak to what we're doing individually with Preston Chandler back as a grad assistant, and that would be something we'd talk through. Can he be honest with me still off the court, holding me accountable? Hasn't necessarily come up. But I would say the biggest shift for him, players.
Oh, 100%.
And that, especially as you have a guy that's 1 year out and has played with guys and kind of grew up with guys, I think that's been something that we've had to speak through and have that paradigm shift. Can he hold players accountable? Can he, can he have what my vision is at first over his friends that are players? And so that's something that we've worked through and we've had many conversations about. And so it's not perfect, but honestly, that's what we see that grad assistant spot at.
Welcome to Creating Memories for Disabled Children at beautiful Wallowa Lake, Oregon. Over the years, we have offered families of children with disabilities a free vacation at our beautiful camp properties. These getaways are a respite for families who often deal with an increased amount of emotional stress, financial hardships, and isolation. At Creating Memories, these families are able to relax in the knowledge that their child is loved and that their efforts are seen. Since 2018, we have completed a cabin renovation every 2 years, continually increasing our capacity to serve. We have fully renovated 3 cabins to become fully accessible lodging for families, including full kitchens and wheelchair-accessible bathrooms. We now turn our focus to the lodge building at the Creating Memories camp. Our vision for the lodge includes gatherings, networking, education, connections, community, and fellowship. We want it to be a place for families to share their struggles and joys, their needs and their knowledge, their setbacks and their celebrations. We are creating memories for disabled children, and our mission is to do just that.
Roundup grounds, Pendleton, Oregon. I had to put my beanie on at halftime. The wind picked up, and I was saying how nice it was. Man, I was lying. Now, it's cold now, man. The wind is blowing in, and it probably cooled off about 15 degrees up here. So I had to go to the backpack and get the old beanie out, cover up my ears. What a good first half, though. Good first half of football, clean for the most part. Pendleton 19, Grande 14. Pendleton's going to get the ball here to start the second half. You can't complain if you're either team after that first half. Chaub will tee it off here for the Tigers, and we'll get this second half underway from the Roundup grounds. Both teams with one loss apiece in the GOL. It's not actually called the GOL. I keep calling it the GOL. It's like Special District 3 or something. I'm going to continue to call it the GOL. They both lost to Crook County. That's a short kick by Chaub. It's going to be fielded at about the 25. That's Nelson, and he's going to be drugged down from behind by Kenai Huff for the Tigers. Pendleton will have it 1st and 10 from their own 35. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from as we get this second half underway. Mary Kay Mba says, woohoo, Pendleton. Is that how you say it? Mba. Mba. Like Mba. Is that Hanson? Mba. Handoff will go up the middle for the Bucks. That's Nelson. He'll get about 7 on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 3 here for the Bucks. Maybe 4 or 5, somewhere right around there. Yeah, it definitely, once the wind picked up, it got cold. They're going to say 2nd and 5, so we'll go with that. Primus in the shotgun. He's got Nelson to his right. The handoff will go to Nelson. He'll take that ball into LeGrand territory to the 45, where Pendleton will have another first down. Big Mike Myers, Stubblefield, Thompson. Holy Mike, that's got a lot of names. Watching from Maine, let's go LeGrand. Mary Kay Mbop says, Morgan will do. It's the initial to my maiden and married names. LOL. Morgan will do. Mary Kay Morgan. First and 10 here for the Bucks. Primus in the shotgun. No McQuinn for the Bucks. That hurts. That ball's going to be broken up by number 12 for the Tigers, Dean Finley, and that's real close to a pass interference right there. If we run that back, BC, if you got that, the one thing you have to do as a defensive player, the one thing you have to do as a defensive player is look back at the ball, and Finley, I never saw him look back, so I think the Tigers got a break right there. Second and 10 here for the Bucks. Primus in the shotgun. Handoff's going to go to Nelson. Nelson looks good. I mean, he's a backup running back. He's coming to this game early in the game, and he's been a dog for the Bucks. Gets about 6 there. Looks like we're back here. I was trying to keep you guys updated after a little bit of technical difficulties. We lost our feed, but I think we're back. Let me see if I can get my video refreshed here and see what I got. Yeah, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. A little technical difficulty, but we are back. And it is 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. They're in Pendleton territory here. You have Fields in the shotgun. He's got Chob to his left. B&K Auto Salvaging. The Junkyard Dog says, let's go Tigers. I don't know if that's Jake or Bo, but what's up, fellas? How's it going? Chob on the 2nd down carry. It looks like he's going to have enough for a 1st down there. Move the sticks, and will be a 1st down, it looks like, for the Tigers. No? It's really close. No, they're going to say, what in the world are they doing down there? Chevon Hatcher says, green and gold, let's go Bucks. Mary Kay says, Frozen, we are back. We are back. 3rd and 1. So they said it's going to be short there. You got Fields in the shotgun. Fields is going to keep it. He's got a seam. And we saw this last week against Crook County. Fields is going to take that in for a Tigers touchdown. B&K Auto Salvaging says, much love, Dodds. Much love to you guys, too, man. You guys are doing big things. Proud of you guys. Chob will come out for the Tigers to kick the extra point. Landon Hood to hold. They've had a little trouble with the snaps. We'll see what happens here. It's a good snap. It's down, the kick's up, and the kick is good. So with 8:18 left here in the 3rd quarter, your scores: LeGrand 21, Pendleton 19. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the Roundup Grounds in Pendleton, Oregon. Like I said, at halftime, it got like 10, 15 degrees cooler up here in the booth as the wind decided to pick up. Man, I'm assuming that it's probably about the same down on the field for the players. It was really nice. I was saying, like the weather's almost like in Arizona, and I should have never said a word because, as you know, in Eastern Oregon, the weather can change 4 seasons in a day. Chob will tee it up, kick it off for LeGrand. It's a nice kick. It's going to be fielded by the Bucks. That's number 11, Mason Strong. He's got a seam. He's got a little bit of space, but it looks like he's going to take that to the house for the Bucks. Wow. So Pendleton answers here in the 2nd half. LeGrand takes it down and scores. Mason Strong says, Takes the kickoff to the house for the Bucks here on senior night. Robert Wayne Markham says, Robert and Sharon LeGrand, go Tigers. Walt M. Setzer III says, go Tigers. I think Pendleton will go for 2 right here. to try to stretch this lead to 6, which is 2 field goals. Not that LeGrand's going to kick a field goal, but you missed an extra point early on and it puts you behind the 8 ball, you know. That's why kicking is such an important part of football, especially at the high school and college level. Those points matter, you know, when it comes down to whether or not you need to go for 2, whether you're going to kick the extra point. And now you see Pendleton going for 2 again. You got Primus in the shotgun. He's got Nelson to his right. The referees are having a little chat in there, a little conference. Blue Mountain Referee Association, headed by Michael Llewellyn. They do a great job, man. They come over and do the East-West Shrine game for us. They're just great. Primus is going to throw here. He's got a guy open, and that's going to be caught by number 15, Keegan Klein, and the 2-point conversion's good for the Bucks with 8:04 left here in the third quarter. Pendleton 27, LeGrande 21. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back.
Welcome to Creating Memories for Disabled Children at beautiful Wallowa Lake, Oregon. Over the years, we have offered families of children with disabilities a free vacation at our beautiful camp properties. At Creating Memories, these families are able to relax in the knowledge that their child is loved and that their efforts are seen. We are creating memories for disabled children, and our mission is to do just that.
Welcome back to the EOA Network, EOA Live TV, your live stream of Pendleton Bucks football from the Roundup grounds in Pendleton, Oregon. It's a cold night now, November 1st. We're already into November. You got LeGrande head coach Dalton Sheets out talking to the white hat on the field. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. It looks like he's got a question or an argument about something. We'll try to get it figured out. I mean, generally we don't hear what that is up in the booth. But LeGrande's lined up to receive the kick. Pendleton to kick off. Pendleton is up by 6 here with 8:04 left in the third quarter. And these kickoff formations sure are strange, man, nowadays. 2 guys deep, 9 guys up front. Pendleton's going to onside kick. And it looks like LeGrande's going to recover. That's Landon Hood. So I guess it was hands team. All the guys with good hands up front for the Tigers, I guess they kind of expected that. And so LeGrande will recover the onside kick from their own 48 with 8:03 left here in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10 Tigers. Sherry Lieferman says, way to go, Bucks. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. There's a lot of people watching. One thing you can do for me is if you're on social media watching, like it. Like the stream or comment. That helps. That's Landon Hood on an end around. He's got a little bit of space there. He's going to get close to about 8 for the Tigers. So they're going to say 6. So it'll be 2nd and 4 here for the Tigers. Fields put the hand warmer on sometime in the last few minutes. He's got Chob to his left. There's the handoff to Chob. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to be met by a gang of tacklers. Deacon Pace for Pendleton, along with Dakota Malin in on the tackle. Kathy Cunnington Baker says, I appreciate you guys streaming these games. It's our pleasure, Kathy. Once again, shout out to my team tonight. Tanya Clapp on camera, the wife of the owner, Brent Clapp, who's in the van out back producing. 6:40 left here. There's a whistle, and it looks like LeGrande's going to call a timeout. So with 6:36 left in the third quarter, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back. Welcome back to EO Live TV on the EOA Network. Pendleton 27, LeGrande 21 from the Roundup grounds here in Pendleton, Oregon. It's been a really good game so far. I'm impressed. If you saw that last commercial that played, the sports commercial, I'll tell you a quick story about that. That was Chet Holmgren, who's in the NBA. He was the number 2 overall pick. It was his first game as a Gonzaga Bulldog, and that was on Halloween, coming back from COVID. And I shot video and took some of the very first pictures of Chet ever in the kennel up there in Spokane. It was pretty cool. Fields will fake the handoff to Chubb. He's got a blocker out in front, and it looks like he's going to get right up to the first down marker. And, yeah, they're going to go ahead and move the sticks, and that's going to be a first down for the Tigers. The Tigers have been done a really good job of moving the ball tonight. Mary Kay says, I wish I knew ahead of time when you were broadcasting. We did all the Pendleton home games this year. We'll continue to do that. We'll do all the LeGrande home games, and we'll do all the Baker home games. So anytime there's a home game for any 3 of those teams on the schedule, we will be there broadcasting. For football. Yeah. Handoff goes to Savon Chubb. He's got some space. That's a nice run there for Chubb. He's going to be tracked down from behind by number 24, Miles Kennedy, for the Bucks. Chubb a little bit tender getting up. We'll watch the replay here. Got a good block out front. Well, he kind of missed it, but Hibbert did enough there. And Chubb is going to get drugged down from behind, and that's always scary. Anytime you get a kid drugged down from behind, there is a penalty on the play. I didn't see exactly what it was, but I guess this is going to come back. Anytime you get drugged down from behind, you risk the chance of ankle, hip labrum happens a lot. That's scary. And then especially if the defensive player rides down the legs, that's when it gets real scary. But he did a good job of staying up around the waist there. So it's a first down here for the Tigers, 1st and 10 from the Pendleton 37. Handoff goes to Chubb. He's got a good block out front. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to be drugged down. It's number 15 for the Bucks. Keegan Klein on the tackle. Chubb will get about 6 on the first down carry. It's going to bring up, let's say 8. Bring up 1, 2nd and 2 here for the Tigers. Mary Kay says, thank you. You're welcome, Mary Kay. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. The wind just blew away my stuff. That's never good. I'm telling you, the wind picked up in here now. I missed the play because I had to go get my paper. Brett Baxter says, great work, Dodzy. You guys have a great production. Thank you. So that's great work to everybody here at EO Live, our whole team. Bennett Welch, Gabe Yanez, Tanya Clapp, Brent Clapp, John Marvel, and myself are the people that make the magic happen. It looks like LeGrand got the first down there while I was tracking down my roster. The wind, man, it went from nice in here to frigid. I feel like I'm on the North Pole. 1st and 10 here for the Tigers. 4:18 left in the third quarter. There's a whistle. Let's see what we got. Is there a flag out? So there is a flag. It's going to go against Pendleton. Matthew Grove says Ron and Sharon Stream are watching in LeGrand. Can't find the comment section, but wanted to say go Tigers and go number 9. Well, you must have found the comment section. Oh, you're posting that for them. I got you, Matthew Grove. Well, thank you. Yeah, and they said go number 9, who is Greg Grove. Chaub will get the carry on 1st and 5 for the Tigers. We get about to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Katrina South says, shout out to Coach Cornford. Second and 5 Tigers, 3:30 left here in the third quarter. End around to Hood, and man, that's a good play, a good stop by the Pendleton defense there. That's number, it looks like 14 for the Bucks, Cole Roy, and number 3, Caden Moore in on the tackle. And lose a little bit of yards there for the Tigers. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Fields in the shotgun. They're going to throw here. It's a screen pass to Chaub. He breaks free. He's still on his feet. Nice broken tackle there for Chaub, and he's close to the first down, it looks like. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Hobby Habit. Hobby Habit's having their 41st anniversary sale right now. From today through the 3rd, any purchase that you make, you get to spin the wheel of discounts for a discount on that purchase. I mean, it's almost Christmas. They have everything from advent calendars, Traxxas RC cars, to STEM products and board games. Get in there, spin the wheel. 411 First Street in LeGrand. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. Sharon Sigler Stream says, watching great nephew Greg Grove, loving the Tigers, go number 9. And then I have to see more to read any more of that. Ron and Sharon Stream. So that is a first down for the Tigers. 2:22 left here in the third quarter. Fields in the shotgun. Handoff will go to Chaub. He's got a little bit of space. I'll tell you what, Savon Chaub is going to be tired and sore after this game. After every game. He's the workhorse for this Tigers offense, and he's done a great job. He's a junior. He's 5'8", 190 pounds, and just works. And Emily Turner Brandt says Connor has problems in the box helping call. I can see him from where I'm sitting right now, actually. I winked at him. He can't see me, though. 2nd and 6 for the Tigers here. There's a flag on the play, but that is a touchdown for the Tigers. They're going to wave it off, though. There's a flag. I'm not sure exactly what this call is going to be, but we'll check it out real quick. Go to the white hat here. It's got to either be probably a hold, I would imagine. Yeah, it's going to be a hold against the Tigers. So we'll replay second down, walk it back 6, so it'll be 2nd and 11. Walk it back 6, walk it back 5. It was 2nd and 6. This has been a really good game. Jennifer Williamson says, "Go Bucks." Aunt Jenny is so proud of number 2, Aiden Hernandez, who's a freshman on this team. And I have seen him out there and called his name tonight. So that was a 10-yard penalty. 2nd and 16. My bad. 2nd and 16. Fields in the shotgun. He's got Finley in the backfield with him. He's just going to throw that up, and it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to bring up a big 3rd down. Randy Elaine says, "Mom's got the Epsom salt ready when you get home, number 22. Doing amazing, son." Yeah, you should. I mean, that's every week for the Tigers. Savon Chaub is getting, 20 carries, 15, 20 carries a week, and maybe more than that. And that's another penalty against the Tigers. So we're going to walk it back another 10, and that brings up 2nd and 26 for the Tigers. So the Tigers were knocking on the door, and these mental mistakes and penalties, just now you find yourself on your on the Pendleton 35. You need 26 yards for a 1st down with 54 seconds left here in the quarter. Fields is going to throw. That's going to be caught by Hood. He's still on his feet. He's got a little bit of room. Oh, he's taking that to the house, ladies and gentlemen. That is a nice move by Landon Hood, and that is a Tigers touchdown. Wow, let's watch the replay of that. So that was a decent ball there by Fields. Hood makes a little cut to the outside, and once he's there, he's gone. Great play. Angela Jones-Boston says, "Dodsy, do you know Beaudry Boston from B&K Auto Salvage? Go Bucks." Yes, of course I know Bo. I do. Bo's actually sat right here in this booth with me a couple years ago when his brother was on the team playing. He came up to say hello. Chaub on for the extra point. There's another flag, and that's going to be a false start on the Tigers, and they're just going to have to tighten this up. Right now it's 27-27, and with that penalty, you're going to have to walk it back, which adds 5 yards onto the extra point. And I'm not saying it's not makeable, but that's not what you want if you're the Tigers. Trudy Robinson says, "Great work, Dodsy." Kelly Kirkpatrick says, "Awesome." Gabe Minthorn says, "Go Bucks," watching from Norman, Oklahoma. Norman, Oklahoma. Is that tornado country? So instead of it being a chip shot, you're looking at a 25-yarder here now for Chaub. Snaps good, holds down, kicks up, kick is good. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. LeGrand 28, Pendleton 27. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back. Welcome back to this GOL rivalry matchup here on senior night. Homecoming for the Bucks. Roundup grounds in Pendleton, Oregon, with 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Tigers 28, Bucks 27. It's been a heck of a game. Robert Wayne Markham says, "That Landon, wow." Fred and Mary Fields says, "Number 4, go." Boyd Rock says, "Go Tigers." It's been a heck of a game, man. Wow, this is not what I expected. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that it wasn't gonna be this close. But LeGrand showed up tonight. I love it. That's an onside kick by Chaub, a little squib, and it's going to be recovered at the 40 by Pendleton. That's number 55 for the Bucks, Austin Schumann. I'm not angry with that idea by the Tigers. Angela Jones Boston says, thank you. Yes, they are my sons. I remember Beaudry flipping his bro crap with you. Good memories. Yeah. Yeah. I never knew that was his name, though. I'm going to call him that from now on. Beaudry. I thought it was just Bo. Primus in the shotgun here. Sharon Sigler Stream says, Chamberlain family watching number 9. Go Tigers. That handoff goes to Nelson. He's going to get about 5 on the first down play, maybe 4. Bring up second down here for the Bucks. Man, I'm starting to get the feeling that this game's going to go down to the wire, and I love it, man. I love it. Nothing like good high school football. That's what Friday nights are made for. Shotgun here for Primus. Handoff to Nelson. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. That's number 9, Greg Grove. In on the tackle, Kenai Huff, it looks like. Beckham Hibbert. He's going to lose about a yard on the play. 3rd and 5 here for the Bucks. This is a big 3rd down for the Bucks. The end of the quarter, we're going to walk it down. It's not that far. We're going to basically walk it about 10 yards. Flip sides of the field, so Pendleton will be going the other way to start the 4th. And, man, what a game. Bud Forrest says the Tigers need a big stop. This is a Pendleton broadcast, so I can't really agree with you, Bud, but, I agree with you. I've been very unbiased, and I'll continue to be that way. The fans are great. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is what we wanted, you know. Like, we want football games like this. This is awesome. 1-point game with 12 minutes to go. Tigers 28, Bucks 27. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 6. Let's see what head coach Eric Davis has up his sleeve. He's going to put Strong in motion. Primus is going to throw. He's got his guy, Keegan Klein, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Bucks. So we'll go ahead and move the sticks. They're into LeGrand territory to start the 4th quarter here, and that's a big 1st down for the Bucks. Blake McDonald says, go Huskies. What's a Husky? Is that a little fuzzy cat? Fred Merrifield says, sure you can. There ain't no Huskies in the GOL. He's talking about Elgin. I'm just giving him crap. Their volleyball team just won a state playoff game. That is Vance Nelson on the carry for the Bucks. That's another nice run by Nelson. The backup comes into the game with McQuinn getting hurt early, and this kid's shown up, man. He's a junior, and he's the backup running back, and he's had a heck of a game. Another 1st down for the Bucks. Take it to the Grand 36 here. 11:23 left in the quarter. Here we go. Primus in the shotgun. Nelson to his right. He puts Strong in motion. The pass is going to go to Strong on a little swing pass, and he's going to be brought down from behind by McAmoyle. And it looks like that's going to be another, there's a flag on the play. Let's see what we got when we come back from this replay. We'll go to the white hat, and we'll see what we got down here on the field. It's going to go against Pendleton, and it's going to be a hold, so we'll walk it back and replay the down. I didn't see the hold on the replay, but I wasn't really paying attention. So it's first and about 13 here for the Bucks. Primus in the shotgun. He's got Nelson lined up right behind him. There's Nelson again. He's ran into by the ball's on the ground, and that's going to be recovered by 64. Caleb Little. He got pushed back into the running back, and the ball came out, and thankfully he was there to pick it up for the Bucks. Bucks will lose about 6 on the first down play there. That was Hibbert that forced Little back into the ball carrier and caused the mix-up and the ball to pop out. 2nd and 19 with 10:22 left here. We got a 1-point game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. This is football right here. Friday night lights from the Roundup grounds. Nelson's to the right. He lines back up behind Primus. The handoff's going to go to Nelson. That's 64 for the Tigers. Dex Dunlap in on the tackle after a gain of about 4, 5. Brings up a 3rd and 14 here. Another big 3rd down here for the Bucks. 3rd and 14. Miles Kennedy checking in for the Bucks. Nelson and Primus in the backfield. Nelson to his left, Primus in the shotgun. Pendleton's going to throw. Primus is pressured, and that's going to be Hibbert from behind for a sack. There's a flag on the play. That flag had to come out where there's holding. I mean, I'm assuming that this is going to be holding against the Bucks. What a play there by Beckham Hibbert for LeGrand. A big 3rd down play. We'll follow the white hat. We'll see what he has to say here. But I'm assuming where that flag came out that it's a hold against the Bucks. So that holding penalty will be declined, and that brings up 4th and I want to say close to 30. It's going to, when it's all, 4th and 21. Okay. 4th and 21 here for the Bucks. They bring the punter out. Yeah, you pretty much have to punt here with 8:55 left. The punt is up. And LeGrand's just going to let that bounce into the end zone. It takes a favorable bounce, so it'll be a touchback. Big Mike Myers, Stubblefield Thompson says sack. Yes, that was a sack by Beckham Hibbert for the Tigers. So with 8:45 left here in the 4th quarter, LeGrand 28, Pendleton 27, and we'll just stay here. Big thank you to EOU for sponsoring local, Eastern Oregon sports, Baker football, LeGrand football, Pendleton football. There's plenty of players from all 3 of those. There's plenty of players from all 3 of those teams on EOU, so good on them to sponsor these broadcasts. And then Hobby Habit in LeGrand. Joe's done a great job with that store. It looks great in there. They have everything that you could need for anything hobby related. Fields is in the shotgun here. The handoff is going to go to the workhorse, Savon Chaub, and he's going to be stopped at about the original line of scrimmage there. He's a little slow to get up. Hopefully he's okay. There's a Pendleton guy down. So we'll have trainers come out and take a look at these guys. And Marco Redondo says, "Go Bobcats." What's a Bobcat? He's talking about Union Bobcats. Yeah. I mean, we'd more than love to stream Union games too, Marco. Talk to your athletic director. I'll come out there and stream some Bobcat football. 2 players down on that play. Hopefully they're both okay. EOU wrestling tomorrow. They have duels in the field house against Arizona Christian University and Providence. 2 big ones tomorrow. Man, tomorrow's a big day of sports. I want to say the duels start at 2 o'clock, 12 and 2. Marco, you can, if I'm wrong there, go ahead and type it in the comments. Jordan Dayton says, woohoo, go Beckham. Proud Annie right now, watching from Nampa. And then EOU football has a night game tomorrow night against the Yotes. They're going Yote hunting, 6 p.m. EOU women's basketball plays Whitman at 1. EOU volleyball played yesterday and today. Women's soccer and men's soccer both won their matches today up at Community Stadium at EOU. And then they both play tomorrow. I want to say their early games, 11 and 1, I believe. It's just a busy day. All of that happening on the campus of EOU. 12 and 2, I nailed it. So yeah, 12 and 2 for EOU wrestling in the field house tomorrow, and then all day Sunday for EOU, the EOU Open, which is an open tournament. You'll see Ridge Kerr from Grande coming back and wrestling with the University of Idaho Wrestling Club. I'm excited about that. Ridge is a state champion. You'll see a bunch of EOU guys. Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. Second down handoff goes to, looks like Finley for the Tigers, and he's going to be stopped either a little short of or right at the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 with 8:06 left here in the 4th quarter. What a game this has been. 1-point game with under 8 minutes left. You can't ask for much more. In a rivalry conference game, this is going to decide who ends up getting second place in the GOL. Whoever wins this is second place by themselves in the GOL. Whoever loses this is 3rd place, with Crook County beating both of these teams. Yeah, wow. That handoff, it looks like goes to Landon Hood. And the Pendleton defense answers again on 3rd down. He's going to lose 3 there. It's going to be 4th and 11, and you're going to see the Tigers punt here. They don't have a choice. This deep in their own territory, you've got to get some space between the Bucks and the goal line. Schaub is also the punter, so this kid carries the ball 20 times a game plus. He kicks extra points, he punts. Losing McQuinn early in the first half was a big loss for Pendleton. Although the kids come in, his backup Nelson has come in and done a great job. McQuinn has been Pendleton's workhorse in the backfield. That punt by Schaub, it looks like there's going to be, is there a penalty marker or something out here? Let's see. What's going on here? Yeah, the kick did go out of bounds, so Pendleton will take over at the 25. So LeGrand puts a little bit of space between Pendleton and the goal line, but not a lot. 1st and 10 here. Primus in the shotgun. He's got Nelson behind him. He fakes the handoff. The throw is going to go to 24 for the Bucks. That's Miles Kennedy, and he's going to take it all the way to the close to the LeGrand 10 for a Bucks first down. Yeah, they're going to spot it right at the 10. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Bucks here, down by a point with 6:14 left here in this game. Primus has got Nelson lined up to his left. He's going to put Strong in motion. That's an end around, and he's got a lot of room out there. Oh, wow, what a play there. What a play there. I think that was Beckham Hibbert coming off the edge. Let's see. Let's watch that again, and I can tell you. If I can get a number. Yeah, that's Beckham Hibbert for the Tigers. Comes off the edge, contains. I mean, it looked like number 2, Aiden Hernandez, was going to take that in for a touchdown, really, and Beckham Hibbert held the edge real well and made a big play there for the Tigers to save a touchdown. Loss of 4 on the play there for the Bucks. It's 2nd and 14 here. That handoff's going to go to Nelson. It's a little counter. And he's going to be knocked out at about the 10, about the original line of scrimmage. That's Chaub on the tackle. He plays defense too. I forgot about that. So Chaub never leaves the field. I mean, except for on kick returns, unless he's out there for that too. But that's Savon Chaub on the tackle for the Tigers. It looks like he got to about the 7 on that play. But there is a penalty against Pendleton. So we're going to walk it back, and it looks like we're going to replay that down. That was a hold on the Bucks. It's 1st and goal from the 24 here. Almost back to where the original punt was fielded. Primus is going to throw. It's going to be caught. It looks like Nelson on the catch there out of the backfield. He's going to get about 5 on the play, 6. Bring up 3rd and 18 for the Bucks. Timeout on the field, Pendleton, with 4:24 left in the game. Grande 28, Pendleton 27. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back right after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. Roundup Grounds, Pendleton, Oregon. Homecoming and senior night for the Bucks. Right now they're down by a point, 28-27 Tigers with 4:24 left. They got a big 3rd down, a long 3rd and goal here from the Tigers 18. Primus in the shotgun. He's going to throw. He's got a guy. He's open. That's number 11. That's Mason Strong. He's going to take that in for a Bucks touchdown. Looks like there's a flag on the play, so we'll when we come back from this replay, we'll go to the white hat. We'll try to figure this out, but that flag's in the area of holding again. I mean, it has to be. It's going to be a hold against the Bucks. So Pendleton shoots themselves in the foot again. Gina Hammond says, "Go Tigers, proud GG watching Beckham from Boise." So after the hold, we'll replay 3rd down here. Man, these penalties are really hurting the Bucks right now. Down by a point, 4:15 left in the game. They've had numerous plays called back because of holdings. That brings up 3rd and 28. So 3rd and goal from the 28 for the Bucks here. They are actually further back than when they started this drive right now. Primus in the shotgun. Nelson to his right. They're going to throw again. The ball's thrown deep. It's going to be broken up. That's number 16 for the Tigers. Spencer Coyle on the play. And now it's decision time. I mean, I think if you're Pendleton with the amount of time left, 4:09, you got 4th and goal from the LeGrande 28. I mean, you got to go for this. You don't. I mean, what are you going to do? Punt it into the end zone? Maybe they do punt here and try to pin LeGrande and get the ball back. But, I mean, I think the smart thing is to throw one up deep. And if LeGrande intercepts it, so be it. You take that kind of like a punt, and you just try to make something happen here. If it happens, it happens. If not, and LeGrande intercepts, it's kind of like a punt. Primus is going to throw, and they're going to do exactly that. And that ball's going to be caught by Strong, and he's going to take that in for a Bucks touchdown. See, good things can happen. I mean, the ball's just thrown up for grabs, and nobody from LeGrande's there. And Strong comes down with it. They can't get him wrapped up, and he takes that into the end zone for a Bucks touchdown. No penalty flag on that one. Pendleton has to go for 2 here. Try to stretch this to a 7-point game. Primus in the shotgun. McQuinn has checked back into the game for the Bucks. Well, we know who this is going to most likely then. Tight set. Oh no, it's a little trick play. And there's Chaub in the backfield. The ball's out. Ooh. So Chaub with a big play in the backfield to hold this Bucks lead to 5. There's a flag. I didn't get to see what the flag was before we went to the replay. But it's against Pendleton, so the 2-point conversion is no good. With 3:59 left here in the game, Pendleton 33, LeGrande 28. LeGrande will get ready to receive this kick. Man, what a game on a Friday night from the Roundup grounds. Can't ask for much more. Big play by Savon Chaub in the backfield there. He got through. I don't know what the penalty was. I didn't see it. But it held the lead to 5 instead of 7. So, I mean, LeGrande has a chance here with 4 minutes to go. It's a 5-point game. It's a 1-score game. Pete Chaub says, watching from Hawaii, my nephew, Savon Chaub. I'm pretty sure I said that right, Pete. Pete. You kind of say the H, I think, if I remember right. Pete. Her brother, Savon's dad, is my age. We grew up together. We graduated together from LeGrande. Pendleton set to kick here. They're going to spread it out. She said, Pete says, yes, you did good, good. The onside kick there. They try to get tricky again, and LeGrande recovers. That's number 64 for the Tigers, Dex Dunlap. And the Tigers are going to have the ball in good field position here. I don't know if I agree with that call by head coach Eric Davis for the Bucks, man. I mean, you got a 5-point lead with 4 minutes to go. I want to try to pin them back as far as possible. Instead, the Tigers take over here in Pendleton territory from the 49. So they need 49 yards. Fields is in the shotgun. He's got Chaub in the backfield with him. The handoff's going to go to Chaub. He's got 2 blockers out in front of him. He's going to get drugged down from behind. It's number 60 on the tackle for the Bucks, Cash Paulus. but not before Chaub gains about 5 for the Tigers. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 here. I mean, that's that. As you watch the replay there, that's arguably a horse collar. Anytime you get up around the neck area with a tackle from behind, I mean. Second and 5. Fields in the shotgun. He's gonna throw. He's got a guy. He's got a guy wide open. That's number 84 for the Tigers, Aaron Weaver, and he's gonna take that to the house for a Tigers touchdown. Wow, nobody home on the Bucs defense there. Everybody was moving to the right. Weaver leaked out to the left, and the senior's gonna walk that in for a touchdown for the Tigers. Chaub will come on for the extra point. Man, like I said, that kid does everything. Had a couple bad snaps on extra points. Let's hope this one for the Tigers is handleable by Hood. Good snap. The ball's down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 3:07 left here in the game from the Roundup grounds in Pendleton, Oregon, it is the Grande Tigers 35, the Pendleton Buckaroos 33. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the EO Live Network, EO Live TV. Jerry Hopkins says, nice play. Big Mike Myers, Stubblefield Thompson, the name that never ends, says, nice play. Rhonda Smith says, nice play call. Yeah, I mean, that's been LeGrande's downfall all year is the passing game. And in a game like this where you see, the game, the lead change hands that late in the game on a pass play, I would have never guessed it. Dino May says, wild game. Yeah, it's been a great game, man. This is the best game I've been at all year, by far. LeGrande's played well. Pendleton's kind of shot themselves in the foot, but they played really well too. I mean, they answered. Yeah, it's been awesome. Chaub the kickoff here for the Tigers. The kick's going to be deep and it's going to go into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Pendleton will take over, and we're going to say, what do you got, Eric Davis and the Bucs? It's time to answer, and you got 3:07 left to do it. Pa Chaub says, close, great game. Thanks, Dodds. My son's going to be sore. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's every game that kid just works. I've noticed that all year. He's their dude. Mary Kay says, wow, what a game. Yeah, I mean, it has been. This we can't ask for more, right? I mean, it's a GOL, rivalry match on senior night. Wow. Is that Hibbert? I think that is Hibbert. Beckham Hibbert with the sack of Primus. You'll see it again right here. He's going to come from the bottom of your screen, and he makes an outside move, wraps Primus up, takes him to the ground inside the Pendleton 10-yard line. That's a big play there for the Tigers. Fred and Merrifield says, go Fields. With 2:39 left, it's 2nd and 21 for Pendleton. They have a long ways to go here. They're going to have to put this in hurry-up mode. Primus in the shotgun. The throw is going to be caught. That's Mason Strong on the catch. He's a little slow to get up, but that's going to be a gain of about, I want to say 15 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Bucs. 2 minutes and counting. I mean, there's got to be some urgency here for the Bucks. I mean, 2 minutes is not a lot of time in high school football. Primus in the shotgun. He's going to throw. He's got Strong again. Strong's going to, he stays in bounds. I don't know if I like that. Like, get out of bounds, kid. He's hobbled. He's over there, and it looks like he's hurt. He grabbed that ankle after the last play. I mean, he probably should have just went out of bounds right there with the amount of time that's left on the clock. I mean, I'm not down on the field. 1:37 and counting. First down for the Bucks. They got another 55 yards to go here. Primus is going to throw again here. The ball's going to be dropped by Strong, which will stop the clock. Pendleton can kind of gather themselves and regroup here and figure out what they're going to do on second down with 1:24 left. Once again, big thank you to our sponsors for the Pendleton games, EOU and Hobby Habit in LeGrand. Go check them out if you're in town, 411 First Street. They do a lot. EOU has players from all over Eastern Oregon on all of their teams. They do a great job of providing a great education in Eastern Oregon. It's Oregon's rural university. Big thank you to Tanya Clapp on the camera, BC, Brent Clapp down in the van on the production. That ball's going to be caught. The ball's loose. Pendleton's going to recover. The ball was caught originally by Keegan Klein. It looks like number 76 recovered for the Bucks. No, they don't have a 76. Let's watch this replay and I'll be able to tell you. 16. There's the Bucks. Keegan Klein for the Bucks. Going to go out of bounds at about the LeGrand 25, and the Bucks are knocking on the door here. Less than a minute left in this game, 54 seconds. 1st and 10 for the Bucks from the 24. Not quite in the red zone yet, but they're right there at the door. This LeGrand defense, it looks like they're going to take a timeout. So we'll have a timeout on the field with 54 seconds left here from the Roundup grounds in Pendleton, Oregon. It's LeGrand 35, Pendleton 33. We'll be back right after this commercial.
EO Live is your connection to Eastern Oregon. Tune in for a variety of engaging and relevant local content. See Brent and Dodsey goof and gab with local guests on EO Live's morning talk show, AM Live. Watch Dodsey on EO Live Sports to get the latest sports information and interviews with local coaches, athletes, and more. On EO Talks, we have intriguing and in-depth conversations with people from around Eastern Oregon. Master Chef Russ Gleason shares delicacies from his golden recipe book on cooking across the hall. Stay in the know about what's happening at the Sheriff's Office on Keeping It Clear with Cody Bowen. To stay in the loop on local arts and music events, catch the EOA Arts Update with Ricky Joe Hickey. We're available.
54 seconds left to decide this. LeGrand up by 2. Pendleton, he's going to be hit from behind, and that ball's going to go high, and it's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up second down for the Bucks. Yeah, man, what a game this has been. Boyd Rock says, go D. Mary Kay says, come on, Bucks. Bud Forrest says, QB for Pendleton has a great arm and accuracy. Yeah, Primus has been really good tonight. There's no doubt. 49 seconds left here on senior night, homecoming for the Bucks. Primus is going to line up in the shotgun. He's going to throw. He's got a guy that's going to be hauled in by number 11, Mason Strong for the Bucks. It's going to be tackled inbounds. Looks like there's a timeout on the field here for the Bucks with 41 seconds left. Tigers up by 2. Kelly Sandlin Harrington says, let's go Bucks. Man, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Mary Kay says, come on Bucks. Wow. 3rd and 4 here for the Bucks. They can still get a first down. They got some room. They got 41 seconds. I think each team has a timeout left. Jeremy Matson says, let's go Tigers. Whew. I'm calling the game for the Bucks, so, you know, the Bucks is broadcast, so I'm being unbiased, but inside of me, I'm like, you know, everybody knows. Primus in the shotgun here for the Bucks. They're going to throw. That ball's going to be tipped. Oh, and Schaub almost had it. That would have sealed it right there. It's going to bring up 4th down, man. It all comes down. There's 36 seconds left. Carlene Smith says, go Bucks, you can do it. Ooh. Natasha Macon says, go Bucks. Mary Kay says, let's go all the way, Bucks. Oh my gosh, it's 4th down. Wow. 4th and 4. 36 seconds left. It all comes down to this. David Comfort says it's a Donnybrook. Primus is going to throw. Oh, that ball's out. He's going to call that a catch? Wow. Wow. Isaac Zamora says, hold strong. Let's watch. BC, let's get a replay of that. Or they're going to roll the clock. Yeah, let's get a replay of that. So they're going to call this a catch and down, and that the ground caused the fumble. I don't know. How does the ball come out the back like that? Timeout on the field here. I mean, I'm not a ref. I'm going to keep my tongue held on that one. Marshall Turner says defense. Yeah, I'm not. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You saw the replay. LeGrand saying incomplete pass. I'm not going to comment on it. Rhonda Smith says let's hold them. That is a first down for the Bucks, though. It's going to be 1st and 10. They can still get another first down. They're at about the LeGrand 13. Yeah. I mean, that's a game-deciding play possibly right there. A game-deciding call. Jerry Hawkins says back off. 1st and 10. Primus in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw that up. That's going to be caught. Wow, in between 2 Tigers defenders. That's going to be hauled in. Wow, let's watch the replay here. Primus is going to roll out to his left. Trying to get a number on who caught that ball. That's a great catch. I want to say that that's strong, but Dennis Courier says incomplete. Rhonda Smith, yeah. That's a touchdown for the Bucks. So with 17 seconds left on the clock, I mean, that call definitely, Kelly Sandlin Harrington says, yeah, buddy, attaboy. We're just going to stay here. Mary Kay says, very bad call. Paul Rabb says, go Bucks. 17 seconds left. Pendleton 39. LeGrand 35. Dennis Courier says 11 caught the pass. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mason Strong. He's been their dude tonight, receiving-wise. Carlene Smith says, whoop, whoop. Marty Platt says, way to go, Bucks. Mary Kay says, woohoo. Kathy Cunnington Baker says, go Bucks. Pendleton will come out, and it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Primus. He's got Nelson behind him. Jeremy Masson says, what a terrible call. Primus is going to roll out, and that ball is going to be knocked away by Landon Hood. So the Tigers got 17 seconds to score a touchdown. I mean, they're down by 4. A touchdown is what does it. Marshall Turner says, yep, that was an incomplete pass 100%. I just don't see how it can come out the back like that and be called a catch and then down by the ground. Doug DeYoung says same ref that missed the horse collar call. Terrible. But, you know, I'm not down there on the field, so it's one of those things where, you know, it's a judgment call, and, you know, they're out there doing the best job they can. So, once again, thank you to the Blue Mountain Referees Association. They do a great job. Like I said, they help out with the East-West Shrine game. Robert Wayne Markham says, great game, Tigers. Debbie Booth Comstock says, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's been a heck of a game. Dennis Courier says, the side judge has been missing calls and spots all night. He's too old to be out there. I'm in Arizona, so I can say that. Wow. Jeez. Ooh, just go for the juggler there. Donna Tanner Bostic says, go Bucks. Sherry Lieferman says, great catch, Bucks. 17 seconds left here. Bucks to kick off. Tigers have 17 seconds. I do believe they have one timeout as well, so we'll see what happens. I mean, 17 seconds ain't a lot of time, but it's a little bit. That kick is going to be fielded by the Tigers. He's going to get Bud Forrest says, Tigers played a great game, and Kobe Meyer says, literally the worst call I've seen this year. No catch to start, and then a fumble. Ten seconds left. 1st and 10 Tigers. Wow, Pendleton's defense is awfully tight. Awfully tight. They're going to just have to heave one up here. It's going to be intercepted and kneeled down. That's number 15 for the Bucks, Keegan Klein, and that's gonna wrap it up here. A questionable call late in the game, and I mean, both teams played great. This has been a great football game. A GOL matchup for second place. Marshall Turnell says, thanks, Kyle. Give your dad a hug for me. I will do, Marshall. Good to see you. Yeah, what a game, man. We can't be mad at this. Roundup grounds, early November. I mean, you know, it's a rivalry game. Kelly Sandlin Harrington says, attaboy Keegan. Carlene Smith says, great game. Yeah, a really good game. Once again, thanks to the sponsors, EOU, Hobby Habit in LeGrand. Fred Merrifield says, thanks, Dodzy. Big thank you to Tanya Clapp on camera, BC, Brent Clapp down in the van. Randy Winterton says, poor call. Hey, you know, it's football. You know, sometimes stuff happens, and LeGrand played a heck of a game. Pendleton played a heck of a game. Your final score from the Roundup grounds here in Pendleton on senior night for the Bucks. Pendleton 39, LeGrand 35. Thanks once again for everybody tuning in to EOA Live on the EOA network. We appreciate you guys. I'm Dodzy, and I'm out.